Okay, so you can leave or you can get arrested for trespassing.
Oh, it's that way.
Yeah,
I need
it's that way.
Are you a sergeant?
I'm not a sergeant.
No, I need your supervisor before you make a huge mistake.
Last chance. You're gonna get arrested for trespassing.
Where is that?
Come over here.
Take this.
Yeah.
We're doing behind your back.
This is an unlawful arrest right here.
This starts as a simple filming encounter, but spirals fast. Security storms in, out of breath, claiming private property while standing on publicly accessible government grounds. They can't explain the boundary, can't cite law, and can't control the conversation, so they do the predictable thing. They call the police. That's the red flag, because when policy fails, enforcement gets outsourced. This is where bad information turns into arrests. So when officers arrive, do they verify or just escalate? Thanks to True North Transparency for letting us cover and break down this police audit. Make sure to subscribe to his channel and like his videos. His link is in the description below.
Beyond that sign.
This is property.
No, it isn't.
This is the private property, yes.
Right, so why would the sign be there and not there? Well, you're right out of breath there, fella. Why don't you slow down and give me your guard number first?
My card number
Yeah.
is 24.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
No, you're registered with the
My badge is right here.
You're
24.
registered with the Ministry of the Attorney General. You get like an 8-digit license to be a guard. You're a security guard, right?
Yeah.
You're not a cop.
Yeah.
So what's your guard number? You have a guard.
24. I have a badge number, it's 24.
So you're the 24th security guard in Canada? They don't do that.
It's the badge they give me. It's all,
No, you
it's all I got.
have an employee. It's issued from the Ministry of the Attorney General. It's got an 8-digit number on it. You are required by law to show that to anybody who asks you to show that. Section 5 of the Private Security and Investigators Act.
What are we trying to get out of this here,
May
boys?
I please see your guard?
Yeah, we want the guard
I don't
number.
have a guard card. I work for the government. I don't have a guard card.
He had a piece of paper on him with his on it.
They asked to see my license and I showed it to them.
I don't have a
Which
license.
is required by your...
So you're an unlicensed guard? Sorry, man, I didn't mean to cut you.
No,
You're an unlicensed guard? That's insane.
Listen to the word games. No filming, private property. But he can't explain why. That's ego, not enforcement, because the claim never connects to a lawful restriction. He pivots to credentials, demanding guard numbers from civilians, backwards authority. Why it matters? When policy replaces law, rights quietly disappear. So if filming is banned, where's the legal boundary he can actually point to?
That's
Since
insane.
I work for the government, I don't have to have a guard's
Yes, you
license. No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't. Not if I work for the government.
That's insane.
To me, you're not even a security guard. You have no authority. You haven't presented anything to
But you
prove
guys
that
are
you're
on
a
private
security guard.
property. I'm gonna ask you guys to leave, please.
So where's the trespassing sign? This is government property, dude.
It's publicly accessible right here.
Yeah, our man Tyler here told us it's publicly accessible, which it certainly is.
I was told that
Oh yeah.
He's mad at him.
the courtyard because like civilians walk through on a regular basis. Every day I see people walking through. You know, they're not recording; they're just walking through.
Yeah, but these guys are recording. You
Yes,
guys
I
aren't
know.
supposed
That's
to be
exactly what I
recording
told them. They're not allowed. I pointed out that there's signs everywhere,
Yeah.
and they've just started with all of this, and they're being.
Like, what are we trying to gain out of this? I don't understand.
Now it escalates. Threats to call police, demands to leave. Still no clear trespass notice. That's suspicious because a lawful order needs a lawful basis. In the US, a request isn't an order, and detention needs reasons, not vibes. This varies by state. Threats chill speech fast. Are they enforcing law or outsourcing intimidation?
You
I'm
certainly don't.
independent media.
Okay.
I'm working on a story about this facility here.
Okay.
So,
And unlicensed security guards working for CSIS. Don't even try to
I'm
touch
just
me.
putting my hand in front. I don't want to be on camera. I don't want to be on
Touch
camera.
it.
I don't want to be on camera.
You do understand that there are rights in this country.
Yes, I do.
And they do apply on publicly accessible property. We're not breaking any of your rules, man. Not one rule about this property. That would be entering a restricted area, which is that gate there. Fine.
yeah, that's fine. So David, what if CBC comes to work on a story here? Are they not allowed to film either?
Well, there's a procedure to go about it.
Okay, so you have
So
to ask permission
if you
first?
guys do want to have.
I'm already working on this story. I'm good. I'm already working on it. I'm good. I'll be able to
David,
finish
before
it.
you start pulling that out, let me inform you, it's Section 2B of the Canadian Charter of Rights, which entails the freedom of the press, one of our fundamental freedoms of this country.
So you guys are for the press?
Anybody can be a member of the press. Anyone with a cell phone, anyone can be independent media, correct? So CBC Me, him, we're all.
Here's the pivot. The filmer explains public access versus restricted areas. That's solid because access controls, not feelings, define limits. Recording alone isn't obstruction. Policy isn't law. Time, place, manner rules must be clear and neutral. Why it matters? If you don't know the difference, you lose. Security doubles down anyway, so what happens when uniforms with badges show up?
News outlets. It's no, you can't discriminate between one or the other.
So what kind of story are you guys trying to
That I can't tell you about that.
Independent media.
And I can't tell you who I work for either.
Independent.
I just seem to know more about the law than you guys do. It's a little nutty.
That is the name of your outlet. So what are you guys? We just want to help you guys out.
Yeah, we're just trying to help you guys out.
That changed.
Well, the faster we get this resolved,
Yeah.
the easier it'll be.
I didn't need to talk to you,
You know
bro.
what would have been really fast? If you came out and said, hey guys, how's it going? It's a beautiful day. What are you guys doing today? We would have been like, just taking some picture and video. And you would have been like, you know what? Have a great day. How long are you guys going to be here for? We would have been like, we're not going to be bullied off the property. We'll leave whenever we feel like it. We have no nefarious intentions.
That's
We're
good.
not-
I'm glad you got some
Well,
nefarious attention.
You know, it's good that you cleared that up. However, this is private property.
So the people with cameras
so
usually
there
have
is-
nefarious intentions.
There are clear signs everywhere that says photos and videos prohibited.
Yeah, I don't see
Right
any
now,
law attached to that sign. So if there was a sign there that said people with long hair can't
Check
pass
every
the sign.
Tesla that comes out for a camera. What do you do? I asked David here what you do. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to.
What if the sign said no black people allowed? Are you going to enforce that sign?
Look, this is private property. The signs are clearly there to inform
It's not
you.
private property.
It is.
This is private property.
It's publicly accessible.
This is private property.
It is not.
public-
It's
Unless
absolutely
you have an
private.
invitation, which you do not have.
Oh, another one. Another one we're gonna have to
I
explain
advise you
stuff
guys
to.
call law enforcement instead of more security guards.
Yeah.
We're in the process of doing that.
And you know where your authority ends? At that gate there, dude. You too.
It's wherever the property line ends, sir.
No, it's not private property. It's government property. There are
That's private
restrictions.
property.
There are restrictions which are clearly outlined by a security gate over there. But other than that,
You
no.
can see that, but you can't see the sign that says no photos, no videos.
No photos.
What if it says no black people
Yeah.
allowed?
Or no
not what
praying.
it
Can you
says,
answer
does
that
it?
question?
That's not what it says, does it?
No, it says no recording, which is against our fundamental freedoms.
No, not when it's
Yes, it is. You know what
We're not
Section
on
2B entails?
Have you ever heard of the trespass bill?
Yeah, actually, I have. Do you know what the first sentence is of it? Why don't you educate them a little bit?
Anyone who is not acting under a right or authority conferred by law. We're not passing your checkpoints, guys. Just
So we
You're
are
sweet.
acting under a right
Fuck
and
all
an
you can do.
authority conferred by law. That is the Trespass of Property Act, man. So we are, yes, to answer your question, yes.
this is a fundamental
very,
right
very
and freedom
familiar.
that we are exercising right here, right now by doing our story without crossing your security checkpoint. There's where you're, that's where you guys are all muddled up
So-
about things.
Police arrive and instantly repeat the claim: private property, leave or be arrested. That's alarming because we don't hear reasonable suspicion articulated, just repetition. No investigation shown, no supervisor pause. Why it matters? Arrests start with unchecked assumptions. If this is a consensual encounter, why the ultimatum? If it's trespass, where's the proof?
Let me
I
ask
would
you
be.
something, Mary. Can we just walk along that path here if we're not recording?
You can walk along the path there.
Okay.
We,
So if I'm walking along that path there and I think, hey, today's a great day to just bless God, God took care of me today. What if I just stop right there and just get on my knees and just start praying, just have a little prayer,
So is God the person who brought me here?
Well, I'm asking you a question. If I were to go on that sidewalk right there without recording at all, but I say a prayer,
But you're saying hypothetical things, and right now I'm trying to focus on the current situation, and you're not on the sidewalk right there praying to God.
well, I'm trying to educate you a little
he's
bit.
trying to help you
I'm
understand.
trying to educate you a little bit on the fundamental
Yes.
freedoms that all Canadian citizens have. Freedom of religion, freedom of the press, freedom of assembly, freedom of speech. They all fall under the same section, which would entail reporting, freedom of the press, praying, freedom of the religion. So you're saying if I prayed there, it's not illegal, there's nothing wrong with that, you wouldn't have a problem with it. But if I'm recording, then you have a problem with it. So that's a problem.
I do because it's private property.
No, it isn't.
No, but it's not.
Wrong. No government,
publicly
no
accessible.
government property is private. Even if you lease the land off of a private owner, it turns it into government property. Security house to ask a question or make an inquiry, that sign is horseshit. Because you can't stop it until the security gate. That's what signs mean.
Absolutely we can, because it's a property line.
No, you can't.
Yes, it is.
You can't. It's government property. It's not private.
Government property is private property.
Holy shit. So, who owns it?
The government.
And who paid for it?
The government.
And how did they get the money from it? From you, from me? No, they didn't get it from the government. They taxed the shit out of us to pay for this, which turns it into not private property, dude. It's you got to learn this stuff, man.
I already know this stuff.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
If you keep telling me this is private property, you're wrong. You're just wrong.
It's private property.
No, it isn't.
Yes,
So,
it
are
is.
Parliament Hill private property?
No, it's not. It's open to the public because the gates are open. to the
No,
public.
because it's federal property, which means government property, which means owned by the taxpayer. Actually, it's owned by...
Threats replace explanations. Authority wins the moment. That's a problem because rights shouldn't depend on who blinks first. What should happen next? Document everything, request reports, file complaints, seek public records. Know the difference between a request and a lawful order. Like, subscribe, credit the original auditor. But would you comply or contest it?
the monarchy, but the taxpayer pays for it. Doesn't mean that we can go anywhere unfettered, just run around like me. If you saw me climbing this fence, man, I'd 100% expect you to do your goddamn job.
And I would.
I know you would, but you're exceeding your authority a little bit here. By about 100 feet, you're exceeding your authority.
You're exceeding what you're doing by taking videos and photos of
Absolutely
people coming
not.
out. Some of these people do not want to be filmed or taken photos of.
Also, I need permission to take photos of people leaving a building.
Well, you have to ask, hey, can I post this online?
Jeez, that gets you're really you're getting worse and worse as we go.
What's your name then?
No, I don't. I don't need anybody's permission to film and post or film and turn it into a news story. Nobody's permission. Not one single person on this planet do I need to ask. Not the police, not the Prime Minister, not the RCMP. I've taught the RCMP these rules. They don't like me very much, but they have to abide by the rules. You know the police college? The one that the RCMP used?
Yeah.
Tried to tell me that was private property. Guess how far that got them?
How far?
They look like assholes on camera, and then I got a tour.
Nice.
Is that what you're expecting? You want to?
Oh, I don't want a tour of
You don't want a tour? You don't want to tour the property?
CSIS won't be giving me a tour. I'm sure of that.
No.
Like I also know that I can't fly a drone above CSIS.
No.
Because that's federal property. See, that would be part of the rule set. That's built into law. I'm not here to hurt anybody. I'm not here to do anything wrong, and I sure as hell am not doing anything illegal. I'm not.
So you're just filming. It's a nice day.
I can't get into the reason I'm doing it, but I am filming,
Yeah.
and I chose this place. That's all.
Okay, then.
That's all.
Yep.
Because you work for an independent news media.
Exactly.
Exactly. And you have a story that is top secret. Cannot talk
It's not
about
top secret. I just don't enjoy talking about my work while I do it. I mean, sometimes it blows the story apart if I go and say too much right at the beginning. See, I don't need permission. It's not gonna work, dude. You can't block everything. I think that's crazy that you guys aren't following the laws of security guards. That's the Private Investigators and Securities Act of 2005. That's something else you guys should look up and realize that.
I'm walking past you here, Mary, and you're right.
Yeah, you do.
You know?
But yeah, just so you guys know, you would want to look into that act, because if you're practicing as a security guard in Ontario, you have to be part of that act. Unless you're on federal property, which you're not right now. You're not past that gate. It's all public access until that gate. And then at that gate is where the rules change. That's where the rules stop.
Well, you wanted
Oh,
one.
we got the
Law enforcement are here
Well,
for
they
you.
are here.
How's it going, Constable?
Aren't you guys leaving?
Well, we're not on private property.
Yeah, you are on private property.
What's your name and badge number?
It's Constable Cochran 2845. Okay, so you can leave or you can get arrested for trespassing.
Oh, it's that way.
Yeah,
I need your.
it's that way.
Are you sergeant?
I'm not a sergeant.
No, I need your supervisor
Okay,
before you
last
make a huge
chance,
mistake.
Last chance. You're
What?
gonna get arrested for trespassing. Okay? Walk away or get arrested.
Okay, can we request a supervisor as we're walking
No.
away?
Yeah, sure. Request call.
I need
Okay,
this name
keep
and badge
walking.
number.
Keep walking.
Your name and badge
Keep
number.
walking.
You don't need gloves, little lady. What would you do anyways? Probably just shoot me.
Coat, what's your badge number?
She doesn't need to shoot you. Keep walking.
Get your supervisor out here
not-
before
I
you
don't
make
need
a
to get
huge
my
mistake,
supervisor.
Cochran.
Go.
You think federal property is private property? Eh?
Get off the property.
I
There's
am.
no
What,
trespassing
you see me
signs
moving?
everywhere.
No,
Go.
there aren't. Where's the no trespassing sign? You didn't
All
even do
over the
your
place.
investigation.
I did. They're
Where?
everywhere. Keep
Where?
walking.
Look at the sign.
Where is that?
Come over here.
Take this.
Yeah, yeah. Put your hands behind your back.
No trespassing.
This is an unlawful arrest right here. Does it look like I'm leaving, Mary?
Can you go walk it out, please?
What does it look like I'm doing, David?
Walk it backwards.
Final takeaway. Confusion is the tool. That's the pattern, because neither security nor police clearly anchor their commands in law. Recording in publicly accessible spaces is protected, with limits that must be explained. This varies by state. Learn yours. Why it matters? This is how innocent people get jammed up. So, complaint first or records request first?